What's poppin', big sippers? It's your girl, Brittany G.
And Notorious too. And you're tuning to another episode of AunTEA Talk. For today's sip tea, we have wine mimosa. Wine and champagne. That's how you do a mimosa. What type of wine was it?
It was a tropical white wine.
Tastes good.
Yeah.
Alright then,
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get into our sponsorship opportunities. As you already know, AunTEA Talk, we're looking for black entrepreneurs to be sponsors for us. We're looking for plant companies. We need some table decor. We need adult games, adult beverages, aromatics such as candles, candle waxes, plug-ins, incense, whatever. And last but not least, we're looking for tea companies so we can sip that tea.
And also, if you're a minority business owner, we have a tea shop for you to join where we offer promotional opportunities. So whether you have a product or service that you would like to promote in a unique way, or you're interested in a sponsorship opportunity, hit us up at AunTEATalkPodcast@gmail.com. Alright, let's get into this check-in. What you got for me, sir?
Okay, so my check-in, I actually just found this out last night. I'm not really into astrology, like I said before, but it's like certain things I just really want to know about myself. So I was like, I be hearing people say like, what's their moon sign?
I don't know why I knew you was going there. Oh my God. Okay, keep going.
I be hearing people like, what's their moon sign? So I'm like, okay, well, let me dig into that. So if you don't know what a moon sign is, your moon sign is, per Google, your moon sign is the sign of the zodiac where the moon was at the moment of your birth. So when I was putting my information in, it asked like, my full date of birth, at the time I was born and everything like that. So, okay, at the moment of your birth, it is the soul of your identity, the subconscious part of yourself that you might keep hidden from others, unlike your outward facing sun sign. And it makes up a big part of your emotional side. Guess what my moon sign is?
Cancer. What?
It's Virgo.
Wow.
It's Virgo.
That's what we get on.
And it's so, I said, damn, that's crazy. Like, that's why we like this. And I told Till a couple of months ago, and I only just said it to her, like, Till, like, you're my soulmate. And it makes sense. Yeah. That's my moon sign, Virgo. And it's big Gemini energy over here, though.
Big Virgo. Clearly, she has big Virgo energy.
I got big Virgo energy. And it's Virgo season right now.
Yes, sir.
But, what's your check-in?
Well, before I get into my check-in, I just wanted to tap in on your check-in.
Yeah.
What's crazy is, I can't remember if it was yesterday or the day before yesterday. I'm like, let me go downstairs so I can see if I can find my birth certificate, because I need to know what exact time I was born. I remember I looked at my birth certificate once, and but I can't remember what. I know I was born at 12 something
PM?
AM.
Oh,
I was born in, I think it was PM. I don't know, AM or PM, but I just can't remember the exact time. And I'm like, I really want to figure out my moon sign. That's why I was trying to look for it. Yeah, but I couldn't find it. So
speaking of birth, on Tuesday, June 18, 1991, I was born right there. I was born right there. But go ahead.
Okay, so I have two check-ins. The first would be, today is September the 7th, y'all. And like I told y'all last episode, I officially started my the journey for my new business. So on September 1st, I went ahead and registered my new business. And today, I got the email telling me that it has been approved.
Yes.
I don't know if I want to tell them the name yet. Should I tell them the name?
No.
Okay. Y'all gotta wait on it. But yeah, it got
Exclusive
approved.
shit only.
Yeah. Look, follow our Patreon.
Let's manifest that on our Patreon. She gonna drop the exclusive details there.
But for real, like, that's something that I'm excited about, because one, I didn't even expect to get anything back this soon. I have plenty of LLCs, and I don't recall getting anything back within a week.
Big boss. Plenty of what? You got plenty of what?
LLCs. What the fuck was I trying to do? I was the LL.
Was that neighborhood? Neighbor.
And then for my other check-in, we just came off of Labor Day weekend, and it was a great 3-day weekend for me. I did absolutely nothing. When I say I stayed on Saturday, I stayed in the house. Literally, the only thing I did was edit episode 20. And I chilled for the entire day. Was I laid in the bed, got up, got on the couch, I went back to the bed. Like, I was just in my own little element.
Yeah.
And the same thing for Sunday, but I cleaned up on Sunday or whatever. And then Monday I didn't really do much. But it was more so of, you just read a tweet right before we got started about shit on your mind. Like, your mind just be on 100. My mind been on 100 anxious.
Yeah.
And it's like, I need to do this, because I got all these deadlines for myself or whatever. And my mind just been on 10, so I was like, I really need this time to, you know, calm the fuck down. So I enjoyed my 3-day weekend of doing nothing. I ain't had no plans. Like, I literally stayed in the house and just caught me a whole vibe.
One thing I can say about September is I don't really have no plans this month. On the weekends like that, for real, and I love that for myself. Usually, like, you know, my weekends be booked and busy. Like, I have just like 2 plans, and that's about it for the whole month of September. So I'm super excited. That's pretty much how my weekend was too. Like, I just been chilling, reading, watching TV, laying down, just chilling. Like,
surprisingly, I didn't even read though. Like, I didn't do anything. I don't want to say feed, because I ain't do nothing to like feed into me. Like, I literally just relaxed. And it's crazy because, remember, I was telling y'all to listen to that podcast that time, and it went missing from my podcast out.
Oh yeah.
But that's what she was saying. She was like, sometimes you just need to give your mind a break, your body a break, like all that. Like, yeah, it's good to feed your mind all these positive things and all this, but sometimes you can do an overload and then you end up shutting all it out. So that was how my weekend went too, because it was like, hey, I do want to read this book, but I really just need to chill.
Yeah.
So
it ain't nothing wrong with it. That's all. Nothing wrong with it at all.
All right. So what are you grateful for?
Okay, so speaking of like just reading, what I'm grateful for is the book. One of the books that I'm reading right now is called So Much to Unlearn, and it's by Maui the writer, and it's pretty much just like poems, short stories, and things like that. And it's really helping me to unpack and unlearn like a lot of things. It's a self-help, self-love, self-improvement type book or whatever, and it's really helping me. So I'm grateful because it's just giving me a different mindset on different things like that I've been through or things that I've done before. So it's really, I'm trying to improve myself and be a better person. So it just teaches me how to unpack all that different way, train myself a different ways to think. So I'm grateful for that because I see the growth.
Hey, that's what it's all about. That's part of reading though. You can't, like, I know this, like, this is not my first year reading like self-help books, but this is my first time. This is the first year where I'm really practicing what I'm reading. Like, I can see all of that. So that's the whole purpose of reading. Now, I wasn't just reading just to read or whatever.
See, the thing with me about reading before is I've always read fictional books.
Yeah.
Like, that was my thing. It was a hobby. Like, it was entertainment. Like, a lot of people like will watch TV a lot. I would read books heavy. Like, any type of gangster stories, I'm on it. Like, I love stuff like that. But now I've just really got into fictional books and non-fictional books, excuse me, and self-help and improvement type books and stuff like that, because like I keep telling y'all, I'm trying to elevate my life.
You ain't trying, you elevating.
I am. You right. I'm elevating my life. Okay, so what you grateful for?
I am grateful for citronella candles.
Listen, me some.
One thing I've told y'all, I like to be outside. I like when I'm sitting on my front porch or if I'm sitting on the back deck, like I like being outside. I also live around my house is a creek. So heavy on the
everything
insects.
coming out of there.
First any and everything coming out of there, but heavy on the insects. So while I'm out here outside catching my vibe, I'm also
ducking and dodging.
I'm getting bit the fuck up because you can't dodge them motherfuckers. Like I literally would sit outside 80-degree weather with long pants and a jacket, like just so I won't get bit. But I bought my citronella candles.
And it's been keeping them warm.
And I bought it's some bands.
The spiral ones.
Well, it ain't even no spiral. It's just like a bracelet. Just a little bracelet that you attach. And it's been working. I ain't gonna lie. I have been getting bit, but not excessively. Like, it's bearable. It ain't no constant all that. So, yeah, I'm grateful for my citronella candles and my citronella bands.
Okay. Cool. Well, we're going to go ahead and get into our tea spill for today. Because what?
We ain't got no game for y'all. Because y'all ain't helped us out with no sponsor. Shoot, y'all ain't even, like, I ain't even finna go there. Well, no, I am finna go there. Because we ain't asking for much. We giving y'all content. Y'all enjoying this content. Y'all, we take monetary donations too for sponsorships. Like, and we can buy our own tea games or whatever. So just keep that in mind moving forward. That's all I'm gonna say. But for today's tea spill, we spilling hot tea again. Different topics that we've come across or questions that we may have for each other. So let's get into it.
Pop it off.
Alright. Pop it off. Pop it off.
These were
Pop it
noisy
up.
out here today.
Pop it up. Yeah.
I guess because it's
earlier.
earlier.
Yeah, we usually record later in the night, but I came straight over after I got off work, and yeah. So my first thing is, okay, this is a scenario. You're a parent, right?
I'm a parent.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're a parent. And when you were younger, you know, you have childhood trauma, of course. You got killed back.
I didn't mean to laugh.
You got killed back, and you know, you were bullied, talk about, you know, all that type of stuff, you know, just made fun of. And now your child is at the point where he or she may be getting killed back, and ultimately it's the parents' decision on whether they want their child to be
promoted.
left behind. Promoted or left behind. So in that scenario where your child is behind and could be left behind, kept back, and you knowing what comes along with that, would you allow your child to be kept back, or would you just let them go on to the next grade?
That's a tough one. And the reason why I would say it's tough because one, you know how it can tear you down emotionally.
Yeah.
And the effects that it can have on your child in the long run, right? But also, you don't want your child just pushed along, because it's still going to hold you back.
Yeah.
Like, that's a tough one. Maybe, honestly, I will say this. Being that I've been in the school system, and it's just so many different ways to learn these days that kids and parents have access to these days versus when we were coming up. I'm sure I'd probably be on it more, and I would acknowledge the fact that they need a tutor. I would have been found out that they needed a tutor beforehand.
But we not. This is the situation. They're now at the point where Shawty ain't passing 3rd grade, 4th grade. Like, if it's by grade, they're not passing at all. You've reached that point.
Let me put this disclaimer out here, because I don't want y'all, when I have a kid, I don't want y'all in 10 years to be like, Britt, well, you said this. And now if your kid got to get kept back, remember what you said. So I'm putting this disclaimer out there. I don't have no kids yet, so this is my answer for being a non-parent for right now. For being a non-parent right now, I don't want to feel like I failed you. So I'm going to keep you back. I'm going to keep you back. don't fucking know. Honestly, I can't really say. Like, I'm really straight on the fence because I don't want to feel like I failed you, and then you go on to the next grade, and now you're emotionally distraught because you can't keep up, and now you feel like a failure. I probably end up keeping you back, but then again, it's like, shit, if I know you on the verge of failing this grade right now, even if you get past, I might probably kick in with a tutor. I don't know. I can't really answer that, honestly. I don't know. What would you do?
I would let my child get killed back. Because again, being ex-educators, like these kids, I ain't gonna say these kids. A lot of these kids aren't as intelligent as we were.
I know what you were trying to say.
And when we were growing up, and I don't want that to be my child. Like, you can't understand the simple things. Like, so not only will pushing you forward, it'll really fuck you up in the long run, because you can push forward and you really not even understanding this content. So you still up behind. You still in the space where you can get joked on and all that, like bully or whatever. Now, what I will say, I'm gonna teach when you get your ass kept back. We gonna get that tutor. We gonna go harder with that studies.
Yeah.
And I'ma also let you know, like, I done been down this road before. It can get ugly. But this is how you prepare yourself mentally and emotionally for it. And talking to a younger child is going to be difficult or whatever with that. But knowing that they had that support from you as a parent, like, let me know if anything happens. Like, just in it, or if this happens, this is what you do in this situation. Like, just give them the tools to defend themselves. Just defend himself, because I'm having me, my boy, some boys. But yeah, that's my answer. I just let them get kept back.
It's for the child, it's gonna be like they would feel emotionally it's a lose-lose situation, because emotions are gonna be involved each way. Like, if you get promoted, because then you're gonna be your next grade, you're gonna get picked. You can still get picked on because they're gonna be like, you slow.
Yeah. Yep.
But if you get kept back, you still slow. So
I'd rather be slow in the same grade.
That's why that's why
I'm doing this over, because I ain't get it last time, so I need to do it over.
Them kids be like in high school, because you don't really have to know what grade people in, unless you get like in a 9th grade academy or something like that. But other than that, don't nobody really be knowing what grade you in for real. But okay,
hot tea you got?
Okay, so my hot tea is, if you find out your significant other, such as a male or a female, goes out the country with another male or female, or if you're a female and you into females, if you find out your girl
your significant other,
behind your back, out the country behind your back with another person, and you know exactly where they gonna be at,
am I pulling up?
Are you pulling up?
What country they at? Because everything.
Because if you go to Indonesia, bitch,
y'all just like out there. I'm gonna handle y'all when y'all get back. So yeah, for me, it just depends on where you going. Because if I can pull up, I'm gonna pull up, and I'm sure I'm gonna have the funds to pull up when I have my significant other. So yeah, but my significant other ain't gonna do no bullshit like that.
I was just about to say, you still on the bullshit. You still gonna be on the bullshit.
Yeah, cause what y'all got going on? Like, no, y'all not finna enjoy this fucking lavish ass vacation. No, I ain't letting that one slide. Nah, I'm pulling up. I think I'm pulling up. What about you?
Woo! Don't happen to me, please.
Knock on wood.
But see, I don't really be trying to think of like shit like that. What I do, cause I had really one crazy episode my whole adulthood, and I always be like, I don't ever want to get to that point. But shit, you never know what you get pushed to. I might pull up though.
Yeah, like I said, for me, right, the state of mind that I'm in right now, depending on the location, I'm pulling up.
And the reason why I say it is because the post that I saw was, and the girl live in Atlanta, and I'm still following. I'm gonna end up sharing her. I'm gonna show you her post after this, but I saw this girl. She was like, she was on a flight showing her passport, and she was like, when you find out, and she used the ninja emoji. You know, you can't say
Yeah.
when you find out your ninja go out the country with another girl, but you know where they gonna be at. Why her and her friend flew out there. They're currently out there right now. That's why she haven't been posting like that. So I keep going to her page trying to update, like keep us updated.
Oh yeah, I want to know.
Yeah, I'm watching this shit unfold. Okay,
I want this tea sauce.
but her friend went out there.
Bring on tea sauce.
And then so when I went on there today, she had just posted like 7 hours before. It was like where your man and his new girl, where they out to eat at. So she showed, they was like, are you gonna go? So her post was, you know how it be the post, it had the words, and then the next thing was, it had her like walking into the restaurant, like yeah, I'm coming in here, I'm finna shut this shit down. But basically, long story short, her and her friend flew out to whatever country they at. They're staying on the same resort, and then in comments, like I was reading the comments, because you always gotta check the comments.
Yeah, that's what the juice.
That's where it goes down in the comments. So in the comments, she was saying like, oh, I ain't really finna. Basically, like, I'm not about to be on no rah-rah shit.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pop up to where he's at.
I'm gonna make you real uncomfortable.
She said she's texting him, and he's responding like hours later. Not even knowing she on the way. Like, he's so oblivious to her knowing what he's about to do. She didn't even say where he said he was going. He probably done told her like he going on a boys trip or some shit.
Yeah.
But
how she find out?
I don't know. She ain't gave all the tea yet. Like, she literally.
We need her on AunTEA Talk to spill the tea.
She in Atlanta. We gotta find her.
Yes.
We gotta find her.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm gonna show you her life. But she's out there right now.
But yeah, I will say that too though. Like, I'm not going out there on no rah-rah shit only because I don't know what these laws is. Okay, I ain't trying to get locked up in another country, but I am coming. Like, you're going to know, like, you got me fucked up.
That's exactly
I'm gonna make you
said.
very uncomfortable.
She said she's going so she can. He won't have a way to lie. Like, you're gonna see me.
Yeah.
You're gonna see me. And she was like, and I'm still gonna enjoy my trip. Like, she was like, me and my friend can afford it.
Me and my friend would have pulled up to the table with Son Holmes. Like, what's happening?
Somebody in the comments was like, you need to like, since he's already texting you, y'all just having a regular conversation, you not even, letting him know you upset or nothing. Like, you just playing. She playing her role to the T. Proud of her. But somebody in the comment section was like, ask him like where he going tonight. He gonna tell you because he not thinking you out there. Like, ooh, I can't wait. I can't wait. We gotta give y'all a. That's gonna be you like the second day update.
Yeah.
When we get her on the show, that's gonna be our update for y'all, because we're not telling y'all her name. We're gonna have her on the show and she gonna tell y'all herself.
For real. Yeah, we getting shot on her.
Alright.
So for my next hot tea topic. So like I said, this weekend was a lot of me time. I looked at movies and things. One of the movies that I watched was Me Time on Netflix. Rudeness. One of the movies that I watched was Me Time on Netflix, starring Kevin Hart. And this isn't a spoiler alert. This is something that you will see in the trailer and read in the description. Long story short, the wife, Regina Hall, she's the breadwinner. She's an architect, and dad, Kevin Hart, is the dad. He's a stay-at-home dad. He's a volunteer at the school. Like, he's great with his kids and all of that. And honestly, the dynamic works for them. So my question to you is that a situation that you can see yourself in? Where you're the breadwinner and your husband is the stay-at-home dad. He's well with the kids. Like, it was to the point where she didn't really know how to deal with her kids because the roles were literally switched. Yeah, in the scenario. So, excuse me.
I'm not going to knock anything before I try it, but that's just never been something that I've always been like, oh, I want my man to be the stay-at-home dad. Like, I've never thought of nothing like anything like that. But I'm not gonna knock it. If that's what works for them, that's what works for them. But I guess I have to really be in a position. to really fully answer that truthfully. But I will say this though. If it doesn't, what's the word? Emasculates?
I think so, depending on how you're trying to use it.
If it doesn't make him feel less of a man in any type of way.
Okay.
Okay. So if it doesn't make him feel any type of way, like he is insecure, because a lot of time men, because there's some hoe ass niggas out there that like women to take care of them, and then there's some niggas out there that, men out there that if they're having a financial hardship, it affects them mentally and emotionally, and that's when it becomes problems in a relationship because he can't provide for them. So if it isn't anything with him that is gonna affect you mentally by me being the breadwinner, probably. But as of right now, I would say no, because I don't really want to be the breadwinner. I really want my man to be the breadwinner, honestly. I mean, we both gonna be some moguls or whatever, but I would prefer for him to be the breadwinner just based off of what I've experienced. Like, I know how men that I've dealt with in the past, like how it can affect them emotionally if their funds aren't right. So I've always said, like, one, I want to get it out the mud with my man. That was a long time ago. But two, I'm not trying to get out the mud with no nigga now. Because I'm 31.
Yeah, you gotta come with some to the table.
But I really want you to be like already at a certain status, and teaching me more. Like I'm not really trying to play catch up with nobody. I really want you to be financially comfortable with yourself first. So like I said, right now I'm saying no. I'm not doing it. But later on, I can't speak for the future for sure, but later on, if it's not going to cause any havoc in our relationship and it's not going to mess with you emotionally, that I'm the breadwinner, fuck that. I don't want to be no provider. Like just fuck it. I don't know. I'm trying to be optimistic and be like, this is what I will say for now, but I don't know how it's going to be in the future. But honestly, right now, I just can't really see me being a provider, no.
I would say, it's all about what you experience. For me, and I come from a two-parent household. My daddy was the breadwinner, like so I expect for my man to be the breadwinner. I think it's good that in relation to the movie, like I feel like it worked, like the shit was perfect, but we also don't know, it's fictional. We also don't know that the past, so we don't know how long they've been dealing with each other, and like, you know, what levels they was on. Shit can happen, and she ended up just, you know, she probably was an architect before, got pregnant, he was doing whatever, and then it just kind of made sense for him to stay at home, and then it probably just turned into, you know, more. But for me personally, like I'm not trying to be the breadwinner. Either we both here, or when it comes to money, or you here and I'm here. Like that's how it's gonna be. Cause I'm a big ass baby. I'm just gonna be serious. I need my man to take care of me. So I'm not knocking it. It's just something that, right, like you said, right now, I don't feel like that'll work for me. I always say that I want my life to be, my children's life to be what I had times 10, but it's also like what I've seen growing up. I want my life to be that times 10. So
and just to piggyback off of what you just said, like, you going based off of what you saw. You grew up in a two-parent household, and your daddy provided. Meanwhile, I grew up in a household where my mama was the mama and the daddy, financially. So she's always provided. I don't want to be that. So it is like what you're saying. Like, I don't want to be that, and you want to be in a situation where you seen. So there you go. The best of both worlds right there. Alright, so my second hot tea topic is, as a woman, if it's your idea to go out to eat with somebody that you're dating, or you're just talking to, Are you expecting them to pay for the meal? So, say for example, if you talking to somebody and you get a craving for tacos, and you be like, let's go for tacos, and they down for y'all to go for tacos, are you expecting for them to pay for the bill?
Okay, I'm be honest. Am I expecting for them to pay? Not really, but I'm expecting them to take, like, when the bill come,
Initiative.
Yeah, take the initiative to go ahead and grab the bill. But I want to pay for it. Like, this my day. This my treat. Like, I will say, when it comes to those type of things, I want to do for my nigga too. Like, it's not all about just catering to me. Nah, I want to cater to you too. So it's my idea. Yeah, I'm gonna pay for it, but I'm finna see what you gonna do.
Okay.
Like, I just want to see your reaction.
Okay. I'm gonna say my answer too, but I'm gonna say this. I wonder, do men feel like that when it comes to, like, us? Like, I want to see her reaction. Like, I want to see what she gonna do.
I think so. Cause I don't know if it was a test, but I think I kind of got tested like that before. Cause shit, I was gonna pay for it. Like, it was my idea anyway. I was gonna pay for it, but he ended up, taking the initiative to pay for it anyways. But I think he wanted to see, like, how far would I go. So yeah, I think they do have the same mindset and things. Because at the end of the day, they don't want no selfish ass woman.
Yeah. Like you said, for my answer to that question would be, I too like to cater to my man. And like I expressed before, like, gift giving and gift receiving is one of my love languages. So although that isn't a gift, like, I love to do for him.
Yeah.
I mean, I would love for him to feel special.
Yeah.
Like, shit. And like you said, 9 times out of 10, you're probably gonna be paying, but I don't really have no expectations on it. But that's just my answer. I'm just pretty much
because I don't even got to the point where I'm paying for this shit. Like, I'm paying for this. All right, well, I'm leaving the tip then. Like, I'm gonna do something.
Yeah, it's been cases where I've been like, let's do this, and I have in my mind that it's on me, and they be like, or I might even just say, let's do this, it's on me. Sometimes I might even say it's on me, and it's turned to, I got it. Like, they won't say it then, but when it be, I got it. So
Yep.
But the reason why I brought that up is because I saw something. It was this girl, she was like, some dude she had just started talking to, and it was her, she wanted some hibachi. Her, all her friends were out of town, so she didn't, like, you know how you hit your girl up, like, let's go out to eat, let's go, blase. And so it was some dude, she was like, they just recently started talking, they been out a few times, but they didn't like each other like that much to be like, this my, babe or whatever. But anyway, she hit him up like, let's go for hibachi, and he was down. She was like, they get there, and he had done something on the way to the hibachi spot that kind of like rubbed her the wrong way. So she was already in her mind like, I'm finna cut this shit short.
Yeah.
So when she got to the restaurant, she's faking like she was on the phone with one of her friends, like she need to get out of there, right? So he like, what's going on? So she was like, well, we just gonna have to get this to go, blah blah blah. And basically, long story short, they got the food, and she asked the waitress like, you can give me my check.
Yeah.
Because she was like, I had already planned on paying for my own food, but I wasn't expecting to pay for his. And so she asked the waitress for her check. And then so the waitress was like, okay, so, asking the dude, like, you going to pay your tab? And so he was like, I thought you were paying. He was like, well, you asked me every time I asked you out somewhere, I paid for it, but you asked me, so I'm thinking you paying for it. He was like, I didn't bring no money out of the house, because she picked him up and everything. Like, he was like, I didn't bring no money out of the house. And so he was like, well, can you just pay for me, and I just give you the money back when I get to the house or whatever. So she was like, it took everything in her for her to not leave him, but she ended up paying it. And she was like, when she dropped him off, she got the money from him and just blocked him.
Well, first off, you a grown ass man. Why you leaving your money at the house? He didn't say he forgot his money. He said, I left it at the house. Like, with all intentions of not paying for anything. But at the same time, I really feel like that's lame as fuck on her. Yeah, I just feel like that's lame as fuck. Like, you asked this man out, like, at least in the situation where he didn't have the money, like, all right, let me just at least in my mind I'm finna pay for our food. Whether I fuck with you or not. Like, this gonna be our last date. It is what it is. Bitches lose money every day. Niggas lose money every day. It's okay. Like, yeah, I think that's lame as fuck on her.
Yeah, because when I was watching it, I was like, granted, I didn't go, when I first started watching the video, I didn't go into the mindset like, you're looking for him to pay for the food, but it's just like you held that expectation. I was just like, damn, I don't know. So and then in the comments, people was like, he just needed a free ride. So, and she was like, well, he got a car.
Yeah.
So, but granted, like you said, like, why would you leave the house without some money or at least your debit card or something? But I don't know, niggas.
I get it, niggas will forget shit. I get that, like.
But yeah, I just don't like that. I don't like the expectation. Like, granted, normally if y'all usually go out and he pay, but yeah, like you said, like it was your idea.
And like he said,
what's wrong with it?
Anytime I say let's go somewhere, I'm paying, and it's not necessarily I asked you to go here, I gotta pay. No, it's not necessarily that. But this man done paid. He's multiple times. She said they done went on a couple dates. Clearly, he's been the person paying. You can't pay for a little hibachi? Hibachi not expensive. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. So, y'all let us know what y'all think about it. But, we gonna go ahead and get into the question of the night.
What you got for me?
So, the question of the night, and it's so crazy because the question of the night is also the second part of what I just asked.
Okay.
So remember when I just said that she was upset with him about something that he did before they got to the restaurant. So what happened on the way to the restaurant, they stopped to get gas. And she was upset that he did not get out.
Oh yeah.
That he did not get out to pump her gas. So my thing is, the question that I have for you guys are, if a man you're talking to doesn't get out to pump your gas, are you quitting him or not?
Quitting. I ain't even gotta wait. Quitting. Because when I tell you, it irks me so bad when I'm out in public.
Yeah.
And I see a female pumping their gas and the nigga in the car. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Like, that irks me. It's just... It's called being a gentleman.
It's called being a gentleman. It's called having chivalry.
Yes.
Like, I just don't understand why. Hell no.
And then I would also say this though.
And
does he know? Does he know? I just feel like you know that.
What you mean? Does he know? Does he know what?
Cause everybody isn't raised the same to know these type of things.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. Everybody isn't raised that way too, but everybody done heard of a man pumps the gas when you in a car with a female. You've heard that before. You've heard that before. It don't matter if you were raised or if you grew up, because there's a difference between being raised and growing up. It don't matter. Like you know that. Or even if you haven't heard that, you know what all type of shit that go on at the gas station. Like
yeah.
We didn't say you had to pay for her gas. We said pump it.
Yeah.
You let that girl get out. You sat in.
She got out paid.
She paid for the gas and she pumped the gas while you sat down on your phone on Twitter.
Yeah, that shit lame. I can't fuck with that shit. But also, like, this is what I was saying. Like, this me playing devil's advocate. With the gentleman thing, like. Yeah, all this shit you done heard, but do you really know, like, what it means to do these type of things for your woman? So, like, if I can have this conversation with him and moving forward, it's a difference, then cool. Because at the end of the day, it's something simple. But honestly, I I would have said, I need you to pump this gas. Like, straight up. Like, can you pump the gas, please? That's what I would have done. And being that she didn't do it, like, why you ain't get out and pump my gas? I like for my man to pump my gas. It's all about teaching. You teach a nigga how to fuck you. You teach a nigga how to treat you. Teach a nigga how to treat you. Like, so it's a teachable moment. One time, that grinds my gears. I ain't even gonna lie. But one time, okay. But then that time we go to the motherfucking gas station, your ass better goddamn hop out there. I don't even need to hit the goddamn park. Your ass already need to have the door open.
So if it's the next time, you're not quitting him.
Because it could have been a teachable moment. He dead ass was like, could have been like, oh well shit, ain't none of my other bitches
required
it. So that ain't nothing that I do on a regular. You gotta think like that too.
Okay, well, I didn't think of it as being a teachable moment, but I guess it would. That's exactly what it is. I was going to say, no, I probably wouldn't quit him, but I would look at him sideways, and I would have said something.
Yeah, definitely said something.
I would have said something. But hell yeah, it's definitely, was speaking about teachable moments, like, I don't really like the mindset of, I don't want to teach nobody, or they should know.
Yeah.
Well, that you should know, but I'm saying like they should know what I like or how I want to be treated or whatever. Like, I don't really be liking that because sometimes people really just don't fucking know.
Yeah.
When it comes to just you, but when it comes to something like that, that's like being a gentleman, being a man, or just having chivalry or whatever. So I look at it differently for that. But yeah, sometimes you can teach people, and it's okay. Yeah. Like, you just can't expect for people to expect everything, or just because y'all done had a few conversations, y'all done hung out a few times, or shit, even like if y'all done been together for a while, like, I learn new shit about myself, so I can't expect for you to know everything about me. So yeah. There's always teachable moments. So
yeah. But
you want to go ahead and get to the vibe of the man?
The vibe of the man. The vibe of the man. Footwork.
What's your vibe?
Nah, you go ahead with the vibe of the man.
Okay. So, my vibe on the man for this week, it's an artist, and it's one of my favorite songs from this particular artist. It's just like one of my favorite smoking and vibe type songs or whatever. But it's actually a song we just listened to.
5 a.m. What?
4 in the morning.
Look, I said 5 a.m. 4 a.m. 4 a.m.
4 in the morning.
That's like one of my
Nipsey Hussle.
That's one of my favorites too.
4 in the morning by Nipsey Hussle. It's like, even if you don't smoke or nothing like that, it's just like it's a song that, like she said, it's a mellow song. It's a cool vibe, like, and that's just what I've been on. Like, I've been craving companionship. I've been in drought. It's drought season.
I was just gonna say that song make me goddamn want to have a nigga. Like
it's drought season. It's just like, I've been listening to it heavy. So when it came on earlier, I was like, it really gonna came on because I've been listening to this shit heavy. Like, I just really just want to get bent over on the balcony.
That little balcony action. Damn, you ain't gonna have no privacy, all the damn lights and shit.
No, I didn't say this balcony.
Oh.
I said a balcony. But no, for real.
Mimosa.
But not for real. Nipsey Hussle, RP my boy Nip, neighborhood Nip.
Neighbor.
But 4 in the morning, if you haven't heard that song, make sure you go ahead and listen to it. Listen to it. It is the perfect, if you smoke, for all my smokers out there.
Where the fuck I get that from?
I don't know. But if you are a smoker and you like to listen to music, or you just like to listen to something to vibe out while you smoking, listen to 4 in the morning.
Yeah, for real.
Listen to 4 in the morning.
It's just, like she said, it's a good ass vibe ass song. Like, it's just I like being chill these days, and that's literally one of the top chill songs.
I'm gonna say this. A fun fact about me is I've always been a chubby chaser. I've never really been into skinny niggas. And Nipsey is just like the epitome of a Cali nigga. Like when you think of a Cali nigga, you think of like a slim ass, tall nigga, right?
Yeah.
And he's always been handsome to me or whatever, but I just never looked at him like that. But 4 in the morning, it's just something about 4 in the morning.
Just make you want to fuck him, fuck the dead man.
I'm like, damn, Nipsey, like, don't talk to me like that.
Nah, for real.
And he said,
"Want to tell me that you want it?
If we fucking, you fucking right. Hell yeah, we fucking. You fucking right. Like, woo! Somebody." Sip my wine. What's your vibe on the man, girl?
My vibe on the man is the none other.
Dude.
Notorious Till and the Britney G.
Okay.
Like, we're just in a good ass space with AunTEA Talk. We have all these ideas, things coming into fruition, like
we got some
all of that. So yeah, my vibe on the man is AunTEA Talk. Tap in to AunTEA Talk on YouTube. AunTEA Talk podcast. We're not thinking about. We're going to expand soon. We're working on
other platforms.
Yeah, so we're going to expand soon. Go ahead and tap into episode 1 through 21 at this point now.
Yeah.
And make sure y'all like these videos. Make sure y'all coming in on these videos because we love the support. We the sharing and all of that, but we don't even be knowing who be really supporting us all the time because people don't tag AunTEA Talk. People don't comment under AunTEA Talk YouTube videos and things like that. They'll come to us personally in a text message or on Instagram, and
this really where it matters because first of all, AunTEA Talk gonna take us up through there, so we definitely gotta capitalize.
Through there.
Yeah.
Well,
so we definitely gotta capitalize and monetize off of our YouTube. So of course that goes based off of numbers. How many subscribers we got, how many comments we got, how many likes and shares we got. So we need y'all to do us a big one. We do like them in our text messages, but I would prefer them in our comment section.
But no, for real, with that being said though, that wraps up another episode of AunTEA Talk. Why the fuck we keep doing that shit? We keep doing that shit. Last time we was this. Now we did a pose this time. But you told us we wrapping up with the
Is that one most? Oh, okay. So I'm gonna close us out. So that wraps up another episode of AunTEA Talk. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, repost, and tag us. AKA Veronica, my mama. Big V-Ron. But make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, tag us when you reposting us. Send it to your friends' DM. Send it to your group chats. Like, we be popping our shit.
Yeah, for sure.
We really be talking about some good stuff.
So yeah.
That's it, y'all. See y'all next episode.
Shout out to the wine mosa, cause I'm litty.
Oh yeah, before we get into our tea spills, we do have another check-in, y'all. Talk to us, sir.
So, we've had our first, I don't want to say random.
No. Say it.
Random big sipper to come to AunTEA Talk. His name is Adam. Shout out to you. And thank you for coming in on our video. He said that he found us. He's thankful that he found the aunties.
We're his new favorite aunties, y'all.
Yes.
And I'm going to say this.
What?
When I saw that in our email that he come in, I was at work and I was happy. I was like, oh my God, a white man just
Yes.
It's a white man.
Yes.
And there was somebody was at the bar was like, why you gotta be a white man? Because I said it out loud.
Yeah.
And I was saying it to, I think, like my manager or one of my coworkers or whatever. And he was like, why you gotta be a white man? I was like, because that's big. Like, a white man, just think of the dynamics. Like, a white man listening to some millennial black girls and say we his favorite aunties. Like, I'm not just like, oh, white man type thing. But it's just like, this big. A white man, he came across our shit. And he watched it. And he took the time to comment.
Yes. So that's what we need y'all to do. I ain't gonna preach today.
We just gonna say that.
I'm gonna silk my.
This is what we want y'all to do.